Howdy guys, Greg here, 3G's Garage. Welcome back to the shop. Welcome back to the old channel here. Sad day today. So we're kind of waving the white flag a little bit on the season here. You know, it wasn't obviously not something that we want to happen, but man, this has been a rough winter. I know pretty much everybody watching, I mean, many of you guys are in our, region of the country. And you know what I'm talking about. Literally, like record warm temps, no snow, etc. So what we're doing today is instead of wrenching, we're gonna kind of just do a little bit of a vlog style thing. Take you guys with us, on our our project for today is to take some of these sleds back to the storage facility. So it's really sad, kind of heartbreaking because some of these sleds didn't even get used. Literally, they got fired up, drove out of the barn onto the trailer, and put them in the shop for the season. So our event schedule was supposed to be the retro snowcross, which you saw at ERX. We did that, and then it was supposed to be this weekend. We were supposed to be in Arpin, Wisconsin for the Arpanex retro snowcross or vintage snowcross, I think they call it. And then we were going to go to the Neo Show Cup, and that was an ice race. Those two, the Arpin and Neo Show, both canceled. I believe, was there another one in there?
No. Arpin, Neosho.
Yeah. But then we have Junker Sled, and then Nutterville. I don't know. We've never done that one. We may or may not do that one. Anyhow, so it's pretty safe to say like our lake crossers, the two exciters, the 80 here and the 77 over there, they're not going to get used. Those were for lake cross. And then this one is also kind of specific for the Arpin race because it was built to run in that one. It's a 70s, obviously a 78, no, actually 79 exciter. And that race isn't happening. So sadly, these aren't going to get used at all this year, which really, really sucks. But yeah, we're going to load them up, take them to the barn, and I don't know, we'll show you what's at the storage facility, possible up and coming projects. There's some stuff over there that we'll probably be bringing back and working on in the future here. So, ride along today, and apologize if it's not the usual content, but, bear with us.
This is like one of my favorite sleds that we own, and it never gets used. Kind of sad. I don't think this guy is forklift certified, if I'm being honest. Oh. Are you forklift certified?
Yeah. That's where old Willie really shines.
Yep. Our trusty forklift.
All right, so we got these two sorry guys here in the barn. Typically, when we put them away, we like to tag them if they need any work. So we did that. This one needs a track aligned, tether, engines. It just helps make sure that you don't pull it out next year thinking that it's all good to go, and then you run it and the track's misaligned or whatever.
Especially when you got 13 sleds that are coming home with you. So
yeah, exactly. So it's just good practice there for us to do that. So some of the other things we were talking about before when we were on our way here, this is the 77 Chinook, which is like my baby. I absolutely love the fact that I have this thing. Plan on using it a lot this year for some camping.
how many miles has it had on it in like the last 4 years?
Well, the truck has like 98,000 miles on it, but the person I bought it from had it for 35 years, and they said they put 6,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
So it was barely used. It's not it's not in pristine shape, but it's in pretty good shape, and it's all original. So
For a Wisconsin truck.
yeah, I mean, these are like impossible to come by anyways. So
And it made the drive all the way down to Crawfordsville, Indiana.
one of the projects on the list here is this radiator.
Yeah.
The radiator is actually in good shape on the truck, but in the summer months, it was kind of just slowly creeping up, getting hotter on me. So
Especially when you're only got a 4-speed and you're trying to go down the highway, like you want to do whatever you
it's
can.
tough
to keep it
because when
cool.
you're trying to keep up with traffic, it's literally tacking at like 4,000 RPMs on the highway, and you're going like barely going 65.
Barely going 65.
It's kind of
Long line of bikes back here too.
yeah, and do have everything. Got everything tarped up here because the barn. It's actually free storage for us, which is super nice. But there are a lot of bats in here, and they shit everywhere. So we've got some bike projects in here. Some of these are just going to get sold because I'm going to cut my losses and just get rid of them.
Twin Star.
I like the old Twin Star though. That one's probably staying.
Yeah, this thing's cool.
I don't know what year is this thing. 82 or something. I don't remember.
81. But the manufacturer date's 581.
I think it's actually an 82.
Yeah.
You can see it 82 model.
This guy's coming home with us. This is my
Yep.
03 KTM.
Got a 75 first year gold wing.
You guys have seen that.
Yeah. It's kind of disappointing on that deal. This was a project of ours last year. Keegan ran the hell out of this thing.
84 Nighthawk 700. That'll probably get sold.
Picked up this turd late in the season. It was kind of like one of those things where it's just like it just came along, and I was kind of a sucker, and I had to buy it. It was cheap, but it's a CB900. It's got the weird 10-speed transmission or whatever.
But if you post it on Marketplace in spring, you'll get your money back out of it.
Yeah,
Easy.
I'll probably make a few bucks on it if I sell it, which I'm gonna, because I don't need all this stuff. What else we got in here?
2 360s.
Couple CB 360s. Again, bought these, didn't really do much with them. I really like this red one, but it's been sitting forever, so it's like the gas tank's really rusty, and I really would like to get this thing going and use it, but I'm not sure that I'm going to do that.
So sold. That one will probably stay. This one will stay. So like everything from this way down will probably end up getting sold. So if you're interested in old Hondas.
Yeah, they're all projects to varying degrees. The two CB360s are a little bit more of a project. This one literally just carbs. Got a ripped carb boot and stuff.
I put like 6,000 miles on that bike in one summer.
Yeah. And I don't know. I love the look of those bikes, and they're smooth and they're fast for what they are. And like, it's a great bike.
Yeah. And this thing's really clean too.
Yeah.
So
just got to get put back together. Hopefully I know where all the damn parts and stuff are for it.
I'm rebuilding an engine for my race bike, so maybe we'll get some videos of that. But this one's gonna come home with us now that we have some free space. And if we end up doing a Moab dirt bike trip, this one will be coming with us too. So,
which that's kind of in the plans, and I just have some outlying variables here that I just applied for a soccer coaching position for my daughter's high school. And if I get that job, that may interfere with our plans for heading to Moab to do some off-road motorcycling. But
because we did it last year and it was a ton of fun,
it was awesome.
Can't resist going back.
Yeah.
So
it was so fun. So we're really looking forward to that. Hopefully that happens this year. We'll for sure do a bunch of videos there. So
So we're gonna. Oh, light's a little bright. So we're gonna bring these guys, shuffle them into place, and then we'll probably load that guy up on the trailer and head back to the shop.
At our home.
All right, guys. Hopefully you can hear me all right. So we brought Dolores down, that ice racing new style ET, and the Arpin Exciter at 79 with the blue seat. Those are on the trailer now. Plenty of room for activity in here now. And I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this 74 GPX chassis here, drag it out back to the boneyard, and then I think we're gonna pull I think it's a 80 ET 300 in, and then maybe next week, for next week's video, we'll do a quick mechanical resto on this guy. Pick this thing up like, I think in the fall. Someone I bought a sled from previously reached out and asked if I wanted to buy it, and he gave me a deal I couldn't refuse. So maybe we'll do a quick and dirty on that guy. So yeah, we're gonna do a little sled rearranging here, and we'll come back. All right, the old man really wants to talk about his tractor, so we're gonna go talk about that.
Well, I just thought these guys would, get a kick out of the old bowling.
Yeah, it's been in a couple videos now.
Had
What'd
it for a few years.
What'd you pay for this?
Picked her up for a cool $75.
Oh, check out that plush seating.
Oh yeah. But we use this thing for everything, man. Like, in all honesty, I love Boland's tractors, so
hydrostatic. They can freaking pull a house, literally. Like, I love this thing.
You move snow with this thing.
I replaced an axle seal on it, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it does everything. I pulled vehicles with them. Like, you know, it's a great little machine. So.
You got the same model to cut the lawn with. You have this one for.
I got one up north.
Yeah.
And, you know, can't get enough.
How many hours she got? 1.5 million.
Yeah, probably.
All right, we weren't gonna film here, but we're back, bringing the other two. Got a little ahead of ourselves with this exciter. Dad borrowed the clutch off of this one for something else, and oh, what do we have there? There's no clutch on it. So that's what happens when you forklift these on. You know, we knew it was gonna run. But we completely, wait for that car to go past. We knew it was going to run, but we completely forgot that there was no clutch on it. So, guess we'll put the tie-down bar back on her and run it back home, slap a clutch on it, and probably bring it back another day. So, no big deal, just a little goofy mishap, I suppose.
All right, guys, so that's a wrap on this one. Again, a little non-traditional with the the format here, but
Something different for you.
Yeah.
You know, we don't only, work on snowmobiles every day of the week. So
right, we got to do some other stuff, and we really don't have that much pressing actual mechanical labor to do. So
free up some space in the shop.
thanks a lot for coming along with us today. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Channel's growing yet slowly and surely, and that's a good thing. We want to keep that trend going. So really appreciate you guys out there. Thank you so much. Yeah, we've got
We're gonna wrench on this guy next video. So
new little face in the shop here. Love these guys.
another 300. This one has been sitting out behind the shop ever since we got it like last fall. I think I mentioned that. So I don't really know how long it's been since it's ran, but we haven't even tried starting it since we bought it. So yeah, so we'll wrench on this guy next video, so you have that to look forward to.
That should be fun. I always love working on these, so should be a good time.
Yep.
But I don't know. I think for now all the old work is done. So what do we got today?
A little Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Some expired PBR.
I'm sure it's going to taste phenomenal.
God, it is just going to be so good.
Oh.
What?
All right.
Okay, yeah. I don't know what the deal is with that. One for the homies.
Cheers.
Oh man, it's actually really good. I mean, come on, sitting in front of an Enticer, PBR.
A little expired, a little 2-year-old PBR.
Yeah. All right.
See you later, guys.
See ya. Thanks.